What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach, and this is another episode of my Football Manager 24 beta save with Arsenal. We're coming up to the North London derby, playing Tottenham away from home, and then later we will be playing Bayern Munich in the Champions League at home. So you can see here we've won most of our games since leaving off. We won all of them because we played 4 games off camera. This Wolves game 3-0. Wasn't much to say about it. Goals being scored by multiple players. All good there. Brentford 2-0. 48th minute. Brentford went a man down. And since after that, we're in full control of the game. Game against Marseille, away from home. Odegaard with 2, Partey with 90th minute goal to kind of just clean it up. In this game against Sheffield, Martinelli with a hat trick. We scored 4 goals in the first 20 minutes or so. It was just bang, 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 one after another. And then Bukayo Saka missed a penalty in this game. I run on a 3-strike system. If you miss 3 penalties outside of penalties after extra time, I ignore those penalties. But if it's just penalty taken during a game, you get 3 strikes in the season. If you miss 3 penalties in a season, you're done. No more penalties for you. Which is why Saka has a note. If I go into the notes here, this is how I keep track of missed penalties throughout the season. Just leave a little note that says missed pen 1, 2, or 3. If it gets to 3, he's done. No more penalties taken by them. But we're getting into the game against Tottenham. Board expects a win. Supporters expect a win. Let's go make sure North London, is red. Let's get through this here. We just came back from international break. Handful of guys are needing a rest. If we look at the schedule, it's Saturday. We're playing Munich on Tuesday, and then Saturday Newcastle, Bournemouth Tuesday, Everton Saturday, Sparta Prague Wednesday, West Ham Sunday, and then we finally get the week, and then we're back to Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, Wednesday. Those fun little schedule things that you have to deal with throughout the season. So let's take a look here. David Raya is back. I think he just got back from his injury. God, what do I want to do here? I haven't even looked at this yet. My instincts tell me to keep Saka and Rice on the field. Zinchenko needs a rest. We'll rest him. Turn off the U21s and the U18s. Smith Rowe's been injured. He's coming back here shortly. Reece Nelson is unhappy. So, apparently he's been promised a regular starter in this team. He's not a regular starter. So he got a little grumpy on. Told him, like, hey, I'm not going to start you. I can start you in cup matches. And then he got really grumpy with that. So I just told him, okay, you're a squad player. And then he's like, no. So, I don't know. We'll probably get rid of Reece Nelson in January. I think Trossard came to me about playing time. And Jorginho came to me about playing time. Both of those I said, hey, you're a squad player now. That's about it. They're both like, okay, yeah, I'm cool with that. So I don't know. This is why I think promises are kind of broken in this game. I don't like promising a lot of playing time to players unless I know for a fact they're going to be our starters. This front four, this is always going to be our front four unless injuries start happening. That's just how it is. But anyway, let's get Zinchenko off the bench there. Fitness test not required. Fitness test not required. Not required. Not required. God, I don't know. I think we'll go with this for now. Should I start Jorginho? I don't know if the mic picked that up. There were some weird noises going on outside. Anyway, I think we'll start with this. Here, we'll go Kivior and Jorginho. Now let's get into the game. Yeah, that's fine. Zinchenko is not happy about being left out. You're tired, bro. It's fine. Been on a good run. Let's go out and impress me. Skip all that. Let's get into it. North London derby. Tottenham Arsenal. Come on, you Gunners. Jorginho picks it up. Ends the highlight. 62,000 at Hotspur Stadium today. Anthony Taylor's our referee. Why is this not showing the table? Thank you. "20 minutes gone, one shot so far in the game. And it was that one we just saw from the Tottenham free kick. But Saliba has a free kick here. Passes it up to Jorginho. Jesus now out to Saka. Finds himself in the box. Cuts back. Gives it to Tomiyasu. Over to Jorginho. Bentancur. Intercepts. But we end up picking it back up. A little bit of miscommunication there. And Martinelli scores. Come on, son. His 11th of the season. Assist goes to Jorginho. Let's take a quick look at that replay. Little Rocket League pinch action there. Saka has it, gives it to Jorginho, who just fires it across the box. Martinelli is there, puts it into that near post where Vicario is nowhere near. He was never going to save that, even if he dived. Wasn't going to happen. We are 1-0 up, away from home. Kulusevski shoots. Ramsdale saves it, catches it. No problems there. I don't know how I feel about that camera angle, that top down. It's a little odd, and Thomas Partey forces a save out of Vicario from about 20 yards out. Odegaard standing over it. Plays it short to Jesus. Martinelli. Could have given it back to Jesus. He gives it to Odegaard, who crosses it. Gabriel. Oh, man. Just take that shot, bro. Charleston here. Now on the counter attack. Crosses it. Tomiyasu tries to clear it. Eventually falls to Ramsdale. So we're coming up to halftime. We have a free kick just at the end of the half here. Tomiyasu with it now. Gives it to Thomas Partey. Dribbles around over the top. Martinelli brings it down. Odegaard with the shot straight to the keeper. Safely in his hands. It's halftime. Tottenham 0, Arsenal 1. XG is looking good. Possession, we didn't really have a whole lot of possession, but we had more chances than they did. 5 corners to 0. Happy so far. Keep going. My watch is buzzing. Bunch of soccer's going on. Odegaard over to Tomiyasu. Tries to cross it, but it's out for a throw. So as it stands, we are top of the table. I know Man City plays later today, so we'll have a game in hand against them. Martinelli just hangs on to the ball for a while. He eventually finds Bukayo Saka, who cuts inside, takes the shot. Bukayo Saka, our star boy, makes it 2-0. Tottenham fans are disgusted, but the Arsenal fans in the corner, probably the opposite corner, are absolutely buzzing. Fantastic shot from Bukayo Saka. Tight offside. He was being played on by whoever their right back is. Who was that? Emerson Royale. We will take that. After this highlight ends, I think we'll go through a couple substitutions. Thinking Tomiyasu and Thomas Partey. Just based on their fitness levels. Odegaard finds Jorginho. Buddy, you aren't even close to the goal. Bring on Ben White for Tomiyasu. Take off Thomas Partey for... Oh, let's get Declan Rice in there. Was that Saka? No, it was Jesus with the shot there. Corner was whipped in, couldn't quite get ahead on it. But we have the ball here. Gabriel. End of highlight. Gabriel out to Kivior. Martinelli over to Jorginho. All the way across to Ben White. Over the top. Bukayo Saka takes it down, takes the shot with his left foot. I don't know why he didn't try to just smash it with his right. Gonna play short corner here. Should have played it quicker. Vicario gathers that up quite cleanly. We are in the 75th minute, 77th now. Going to make a couple more changes. Gabriel Martinelli is going to come off for Leandro Trossard. And we're going to take off Saka for Vieira. And then we'll probably bring on Havertz for Odegaard as our final change. Closer to the 90th minute. Declan Rice finds Jesus in some space. Jorginho takes the shot. I believe is deflected. With the goalie parries it out for a corner. Looks like we might be playing it short here. It was really poor. Really poor. Jorginho tries to go over the top to Vieira, but Højbjerg has it now to Kulusevski. Dribbles that out wide. Emerson Royale with it now. Finds Son. who scores. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 2. That was a lovely pass to Son. Just times that run perfectly. Hits it on the half volley. We have a free kick here, as I was about to make a couple changes. William Saliba finds Jacob Kiviori, takes the shot over the bar. Let's mess with this stuff here. Open this up. Let's waste time. In transition, let's slow it down. Out of possession. Let's drop back a little bit. I think that'll be good for now. Just to kind of control possession just a little bit more. It's just slow it down. Don't want to give them too many more chances. As Madison finds Royale. Eventually goes out for a corner. That was squeaky bum time there. Saliba clears. Bouncing around in the box. As it falls to Van de Ven, who tries to find Madison but couldn't quite pull it off. We end up clearing our lines there. Just about. We have a throw. Let's slow it down. Slow it down. 92nd minute. Let's make our final change. We'll go... I guess we'll go Jorginho off for Mohamed El Neni. Let's waste a little bit of time. Let's get confused what side of the field we're supposed to walk off on. Goes out for corner here. As Son stands over it. Real quick, we end up clearing, but it falls to Son, who gives it to Benincourt. Eventually over to James Madison, who finds Perisic, who takes the shot over the bar. Ramsdale's going to talk to his guys for a second, try to find a ball. I was fully expecting him to just boot it out of bounds there. Let's take some time. Wipe the ball off. Yep, keep wiping the ball off. Don't worry about it. You do classic Ben White where he runs 15 yards up the field before being told, "Hey, go back." And then gives the ball to Tomiyasu, who then Tomiyasu gets a yellow. I'm still butthurt about that. That was stupid. Anyway, well done, guys. Good win. Tottenham 1, Arsenal 2. We are still top of the table. We'll see what Man City does here. I think they played Liverpool. Sorry. Man City lost to Liverpool. So with a game in hand, we're 1 point above City. That's a big result for us. Looks like Endo with a 90th minute, 97th minute goal. We'll take that. Good stuff. Let's get on to the game against Bayern Munich, who are top of the group. We take a look here. We're 1 point behind. Since I know we actually play 6 games in the group stages now. Let's do some quick maths. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 3 is 10. Maximum points Marseille can get is 10. Sparta's I think already knocked out. 3-6, yeah. So we need at least a draw We need at least 1 point in the next 2 games here. Get through all this possession phase, attacking corners, and defending free kicks. Cool with that. Let's take a look at board and fan expectations for the game. Yeah, there's not much in it, is there? Get through all this. William Saliba has a pulled hammy. Let's leave it to the physio. 2 weeks without Saliba. It is game day. Bunch of guys need a rest. Board and fans are expecting a draw. If we can pull off a draw, that would be a very good result. William Saliba cannot play. Let's play Ben White. Thomas Partey is exhausted. Let's play El Neni there. These guys, at least one of them, I don't want to start. Let's start Havertz there and Nketiah. Cedric will play instead of Saliba. Partey, we're not going to play. Let's bring on Reece Nelson. Let's find a couple of youth guys that can play. We need 3. Jesus. I think we'll play Raya as well. So let's grab a defender. Luis Brown. Sure. Let's find a midfielder in Rule Walters. And let's find a forward in Edwards? Yeah. What's this kid's first name? Kion Edwards? Sure. Yo, those numbers are kind of decent, you know. We need to get you out on loan. I think that's everybody. We look good to go. Submit the team. That's fine. My watch is just going nuts. Siri, I'm not talking to you. Siri, I'm not talking to you. Anyway. It's a pretty similar team that started against us last time. We're on a good run. We need 1 point to qualify for round of 16. So does that mean it's not necessarily goal difference that's the tiebreaker? Is it head to head? Because we've beat Marseille both times, so we would win that head to head. That would make sense. Looks like Saka picked up a knock. Just hanging out. Alright, he's been ushered back on. Pamecano with the ball now up to Muller. Back to him. Words are hard at 9 o'clock in the morning. And Jay over to Kimmich. Eventually back over to a Pamecano. Muller. Passing it nicely. But Martinelli tackles, gets the ball, has it back here, passes it forward to Havertz, who does end up getting it, back to Martinelli, has the opportunity, takes the shot over the bar. Manuel Neuer was diving. Bukayo Saka has possibly suffered a gashed lower leg. So we'll keep an eye on him. And a bruised foot. Jesus Christ. Musiala to Muller. Up to Goretzka, who takes the shot. Ends up being blocked by Ben White. Kai Havertz eventually clears the line. And that's that. Bruised foot. And a gashed lower leg. Kane over to Kingsley Coman, who takes that shot just wide. Oh, goodness. Still sleepy. Not much in this game. We haven't had hardly any possession. We've had one shot, they've had three. It is pissing down rain in London right now. Keep up the hard work. We can win this game. Goretzka now with it. Musiala over to Muller. I'm surprised Thomas Muller is still playing. Over the top, Tomiyasu intercepts. Coman takes the shot. Ben White clears, falls to, is that Musiala? How old is Thomas Muller? 34. He looks significantly older than 34. I was thinking he was closer to 40. And David Raya is hurt. Arm injury. I would expect the same arm he broke during international break. That's unfortunate. Aaron Ramsdale's in here. Ben White up to El Neni. Out to Tomiyasu. Cuts inside. Does well to keep it. Tries to get it to Martinelli. But Bayern have the ball here. But we get it back. Kai Havertz on the counter. Couldn't quite do anything with it that was meaningful. Declan Rice intercepts. Zinchenko all the way back to Ramsdale. It's kind of reset here. Eventually, El Neni has the ball up to Bukayo Saka. Tomiyasu on the overlap. Gets the ball over to Havertz. Up to Nketiah. Takes a shot. It's a good save by Neuer, but I believe Nketiah was offside. That's the end of that highlight. But we're back with another. Bukayo Saka. Kai Havertz takes the shots. Blocked it. Falls to Eddie Nketiah, who scores. Arsenal 1. Bayern Munich 0. Kai Havertz with an absolute point-blank chance. Couldn't convert. But it falls kindly to Nketiah. I believe it takes a deflection off a Bayern Munich defender. So we're coming up to the 70th minute. I think I'll make a change here. After this highlight, El Neni has it. Tomiyasu with the shot. Neuer saves it. Kicks it out for a corner. Saka standing over it. Neuer gathers that up quite easily. Let's take off Martinelli, who is exhausted. Bring on Trossard. And Cedric for Tomiyasu. No, we have an outside chance of winning the group. I don't know who. I guess Bayern would be playing Marseille. If Marseille squeak another draw out of that, we can beat Sparta Prague and top that table. That would be quite nice. It looks like Sparta's beating Marseille right now. Yeah, 1-0. Kimmich with the ball here. Crosses it to Serge Gnabry, former Arsenal player. Ties Delict. Takes the shot. Ramsdale saves it. Out for a corner. Declan Rice wins that header. Falls to Kingsley Coman. Over to Kimmich, who was deemed offside. We got about 10 minutes to play here. Ramsdale plays it short to White. Eventually it's back to Ramsdale. We are playing with fire here, lads. Just boot it long, buddy. Just hoof it. There we go. Hoofs it long. Kimmich up to Musiala. Tries to cross it, but Ben White intercepts. Jesus Christ, lads. Clear the lines. What are we doing? Let it go. Let it go. Alright, alright. Take a breather here, lads. Let's waste time. Don't worry about playing it out of defense. Don't distribute to center backs. That was a very dangerous situation there. Cedric out on the right-hand side here. Takes the cross, falls to Sack, who takes a shot. Manuel Neuer, parry. Oh, God damn it, Zach. Speak words. Parries it out for a corner. Bukayo Saka standing over it. It's going to be an in-swinger. Is wasting quite a bit of time. Pointing at the ball. It's wasting time. Eventually, takes the corner. It's out for a goal kick. All that for nothing. We're in the 90th minute. We're getting 6 minutes of added time. Let's take off Saka for Fabio Vieira. And we'll bring on... let's bring on Rule Walters for Tomiyasu, maybe? Or Zinchenko, rather. Let's go for that. Give Rule Walters a few minutes here to play in the Champions League. Rule Walters finds himself with the ball. Takes the shot. It's blocked by Kai Havertz. Trossard now. Ooh. It's deflected out for another corner. See how much time we can waste here without the referee yelling at us. Trossard. Gabriel, all the way back to El Neni. Kind of stands on the ball for a minute. Dribbling around. Bought ourselves plenty of time to reset. Cedric with it now. Dribbling up the field. A little bit farther. Crosses it in. Neuer can't quite get to it, but falls to Kai Havertz. Finds Trossard. Finds Declan Rice. Takes the shot. Over the bar. Neuer was scrambling. Serge Gnabry out to Kingsley Coman, who cuts inside, finds Davies, out to Sané. Suarez intercepts. Does well. El Neni back to Cedric, who just kept running up that wing. Will Walters out to Trossard. Finds Declan Rice, takes the shot. Out for a corner. Trossard with the corner here. Taking up as much time as humanly possible. Referee hasn't said much. I think we've wasted a good 10 or 15 seconds here. Eventually we put it into the box, but it's cleared. Kai Havertz now out to Vieira, couldn't quite fall to him. El Neni intercepts. Bayern are trying to get the counterattack going, but we stop it in its tracks. Full time, Arsenal 1, Bayern Munich 0. We've qualified for the knockout round. We get an achievement. We've scored in 20 consecutive competitive matches. That does put us above Munich in the table. Marseille ended up securing that win. 2 goals in the last 10 minutes. So if we draw our next game against Prague, we are top of the table. Torn wrist ligaments. That sounds painful as hell. Go through a couple of emails, I guess. Let's look at the rules here for the ties. Team record against other teams on same points will be sorted by the rules in the following order: goal difference and goals scored. So head-to-head is not. Oh, yes. Okay. League sorting rules, results between teams. So yeah, it is head-to-head, then goal difference. Okay. So that makes sense. We're through. Let's take a look at the schedule, see when we're going to come back. Maybe somewhere in here. This is going to be a gauntlet of a month. Good Lord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 games in a month. That's where we're going to end it there today. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. All those fun things that help the algorithm out. As always, see you later.